Okay, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone else who comes across this. This could be for you, even if you have no major fire placements. And that's because everything is energy. We're all connected. And I'm tapping in to energy that you know, could be speaking to a part of what you're going through. And my readings are timeless as well. So, yeah, I have chosen 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will clarify with some other decks. Yeah, starting off, we have exchanging gifts. You are learning. You are learning about what it means to give and receive. What's important to you? Who provides value for you, and how do you provide value for others? Learning um, to receive as well as give, to give as well as receive. There's always a flow in any healthy relationship. There's a back and forth. And your next card is soulmates in the protection position. And this is speaking about um, a, a basically like a karmic partner, a person who has come into your life, who has essentially brought you to your knees. There has been some huge fallout somehow that has been probably pretty painful. And and there's a lesson in this, which is learning to, well, first of all, learning to recognize that there was not an equal exchange between you and this other person. And most likely it is another person. That there was either too much giving, too much receiving, something was amiss. And and there's a huge lesson in this. There's a huge takeaway for you. And it's learning to understand that things in life don't happen to us, they happen for us. So, whatever has gone down, or is about to go down, or is in the process of going down, that there's a takeaway for you. And the kind of your task is to recognize where in yourself have you invited this in? Where have you allowed this? Where in yourself do you feel like maybe not good enough to have something better? Or where are you showing up in a certain way that is not so respectful or caring, or whatever, where is the imbalance in you? Because that is your ticket to getting to a place where you can meet someone, or people in general, who are able to give and receive in the same way as you are, that can be a part of the flow. And then your third card is the peace card in the protection position. And this is speaking about needing to go within and tap into your inner peace, your understanding that despite how things look, despite how difficult things are with this person, that this too shall pass. It's tapping into the trust and knowing that you're going to get through this. You're going to learn the lesson. You're going to come to the other side and be better for it. And so this is finding your happy place, no matter how things look on the outside. And again, it comes back to trust, to faith, that you've made it through other things. You're going to make it through this too. Okay, so I'm going to clarify now with the good tarot. Chariot. This is victory. This is moving forward quickly, assuredly. In this card, we have the dark and the light horse. They're black and white. We'll say black and white. And it's it feels very much like finding the balance of learning that there is a time and a place for everything, that there is understanding how to find balance within the exchange with anyone, within yourself even, and gaining that balance, learning that lesson it's taking you to your victory, to a new way of being, a new way of living, much better things coming in, turning this into this. Okay. Seven of Earth, being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision, really contemplating where you've been, where you want to go. This is a time of figuring out what hasn't been working and learning to become really what's the word, like clear on. There's a word that's not coming to me. Come on, bring it. I don't know, maybe it'll come to me. Being discerning about who is there to support you, who is there to encourage you, and who is not. Changing that cycle. Making a new decision for yourself that maybe you haven't made before. The Hierophant. This speaks to institutions. Can be about marriage, or other things. Maybe you have gotten to the point where somebody has pushed you too far and you're like, I'm done. I want to get a divorce. No more. And going through a divorce can be quite difficult, and you need to get into that place where you're not too ruffled by things, that you just are putting one foot in front of the other and knowing that you're going to make it through this, that it will end. You will get to the other side. But this card, just looking at it, there's so much strength. This is like you getting to that place where you know yourself, you know what you're worth. She's got a cup there. She's got the light. I don't know. She's got the wings, like knowing that you have the ability to take care of what you need to take care of. We have the quill here. That you have a cup that most likely you either have learned how to fill yourself, or you are in the process of learning that. That's for somehow in this situation, you were not filling your cup. You were hoping someone else would fill your cup, and they fell short. And getting to that point of understanding, you're in charge. You're in charge of your own fulfillment. and you can do something about it. Let me pull out the book. I feel like there's more to the Hierophant that I'm missing. Oh, in this deck, this is also about spiritual practice. So this is you using some kind of spiritual practice to go within and find your inner peace, to gain the clarity you need, like meditation, for example. It allows you to center yourself, to bring your thoughts back to the present, back to the moment. It allows you to, it literally like allows you to calm down. And I don't know, there've been all kinds of studies about meditation and how it, it brings down the stress hormones, and it's all the good things. It's really good for you. And so doing that, tapping in, actually consistently putting your time and your I'm having trouble with words today. What's nothing new though. Just being consistent in showing up for yourself, because it's particularly with the spiritual practice, it's helping you tap in and understand that you're not alone in this situation. You're not just left to deal with this by yourself, that you do have assistance from the spiritual realm, that you are given downloads, that the universe is kind of setting things up for you in the way you need them, when you need them, through serendipity, through synchronicity. And getting to that place of trust and knowing is what brings you to that place of inner peace, where you know you can make it through this. Okay. The Oracle Tarot is next. There's Charlie. Perfect example of going within and finding your inner peace. Cat's really great. Oh my God. What? We got the Chariot twice? Whoa. Okay. This says the inspired warrior. You know how to move forward confidently, victoriously. The inspired warrior. Oh my God. I think I lost a card. No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway, this is amazing. This is amazing. This came out twice. And this is Major Arcana. So this is a really big thing that you're moving towards in your life. A big change, long lasting. Wow. That's cool. I've never had that happen before. Just looking at the other numbers now, I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyway. Yeah, and the 7 of Earth. So we have 3 sevens. Wow. 4 sevens. Opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, this decision that you are contemplating, this crossroads that you're at. You are being presented with an opportunity or opportunities. And maybe you're not sure the decision you need to make. But the cards are saying, like, tap into your intuition, tap in to use your spiritual practice, whatever you do, to allow yourself to tap into your intuition and get to that place of understanding and knowing what is actually right for you. It is something that is very different from what you've been dealing with. Wow. And the inspired warrior cuts away what doesn't serve. Is very decisive. Very, very clear. She's got her shopping cart. She knows what she wants, and she's gonna go get it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Magician. Wow. Once again, major arcana, intuition, taking chances. I mean, I just said it, tapping into your intuition, taking chances, knowing that there are opportunities when you take those chances, when you take the risk. And the magician, there's huge transformation with the magician. The magician understands alchemy, knows how to transform within as well as in the world around. Yeah. Okay, and then so we have the 4 sevens, and then we have 5s as well on the board now. 7s can be a very spiritual number. Some people consider it a very lucky number. And 5, we've got 5 here, we've got 5 here, we've got 5 here. And the 5s in numerology are kind of that middle place of you've come from somewhere and you're in the middle, and now you're looking forward to what's to come. It's kind of, I think of it as that pivot point when you've learned something, and now you're moving in a new way. You're taking the detour. You're understanding how to move forward that's beneficial, moving toward the opportunities. Wow, I'm getting chills. This is big. And I think I want to say a big part of your transformation has to do with finding your happy place amidst the turmoil, amidst the struggle, because you're helping to keep your energy high. You're helping to raise your frequency so that you can stay in alignment with your intuition, with the opportunities. You're not getting worried and upset and closing yourself off. There's there's an openness here. Opening and allowing. So yeah, making your thoughts work in your favor. Your attitudes, your beliefs, all of that. Okay, I'm gonna pick from the Osho Zen Tarot. Wow. All right. Yeah, you're having a huge breakthrough. I mean, there's so much power in this card. I love this card. It's like breaking away. There's kind of, it makes me think of that you've been enclosed in some kind of structure, some kind of thing that's held you in, something that's held you down, that has been really difficult, and you're like, I'm done. This is, I feel like this is your personal power. You're just stepping into it and you're like, I'm shining. I'm breaking through all of this. I'm feeling inspired. And I'm gonna move into being the person that I know I can be, that I actually am. The person who takes care of themselves, who knows what's right for themselves, who takes the steps towards the things that are right, that feel good. Big, big transformation. So cool. Um, Coming to the place where you understand that there's nobody who can really help you except for you. And maybe that's where you were in this situation. Is there was this false belief that someone could fulfill you. That you went into a situation where you're like, I have this empty cup, please fill my cup. And that person either refused or they were not capable in some way, or they tried and it wasn't enough, whatever the situation. But when you go in with an empty cup, it always leads to disappointment. You got to learn to fill your own cup. And this is where you're at now. This is a part of your breakthrough, is having this understanding that your well-being is always in your own hands. You are the one that gets to decide how you move forward, which opportunities you want to allow in. Being aware that there are opportunities, learning to see the opportunities. Transforming. Not being so like, I feel like, this is kind of a victim mentality in a way, that it's like thinking that outside forces are going to help you, or they do affect you. What am I trying to say? It's like it's giving your power away to somebody else, or other things, situations, and taking back. You are taking back your power. You are taking back your power. This is so awesome. Yes. Yes, transformation. You are transforming. You are it's so big. There's so much happening. There aren't words to even describe. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You are the inspired warrior, cutting away. See, there's the sword here, cutting away what doesn't serve. Cutting away the people and situations that are not good for you. There's so much going on in this card. It's really great. Because they're holding the I don't know if you can see it, but there's the yin yang symbol here, which is about the balance. We have the black and white horses. God, you got the Chariot twice. That's so cool. Such powerful forward movement. The lotus, we have the lotus here, which is tapping in to your spirituality through your spiritual practice, your spiritual understanding. There's the snake, which to me, the snake speaks about shedding the old, releasing the old. The snake has to shed its skin. It's not comfortable to shed that old skin, but it's necessary for your growth. shedding the old. That's just, it's not for you anymore. Also holding a chain, a broken chain, breaking the chains that kept you bound. And you're no longer chained down, chained back. The magician can do whatever the magician wants, whatever he or she wants to do. There's no obstacles. It's not really the right word I want, but you get what I'm saying. Also, the head is on fire, and it's like burning away the thoughts and attitudes that don't serve, allowing the kind of, because your crown chakra is, is kind of the doorway to your higher power in a way, and it's like allowing that clear connection to your higher power. And there's and this too, I often miss this, but there's a face here, and the figure is touching the mouth. And I feel like this is you developing the ability to speak up for yourself, speak up for what you know is right for you. And maybe allowing your higher power, the universe, to speak. You're saying, okay, I'm listening now. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is so cool. This is so cool. Seriously. Health. It's a time to focus on your health in all its forms. There's all the different parts of us. We're an ecosystem. There's our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health. There's all our spiritual health. It's tapping in and really getting clear on what's good for you and what's not. Not just the people, but what you put in your body. There's always a frequency with anything that you take in, whether it's physically or on some other level, and getting really clear about that you want things that are of a higher frequency, because that raises your frequency, which in turn allows all the good to come in. Sorry, I'm just looking at numbers, just seeing if there's anything. I mean, again, we have another 7. I don't know. Whoa, this is great. Yep. New beginnings. New beginnings. New beginnings with people and situations where there's an equal exchange. New beginnings in your life, new opportunities. The Magician is number 1 in the major arcana. New beginnings from this new place, this new empowered place, knowing that you are fully in charge of your life and you can make it all happen. Her hands are yellow. I noticed this in my reading yesterday for earth signs, that she has gotten to the place where she realizes it's not that it's about being in the light, it's that you are the light. And when you get to that understanding, anything's possible. New beginnings. Compassion. Compassion for yourself and this journey that you've been on. You've come a long way, or you're about to go a long way. And to know that wherever you've been in the past, wherever you've made decisions that haven't been for your highest good, that it's okay, that it was supposed to happen. There was a learning in there. There was some kind of lesson you were meant to learn. And not beating yourself up, just taking the lesson and moving forward. Open and receptive to whatever new is coming in. And having compassion for others as well. Again, remembering that, if we are talking about a particular person who has really done you wrong, that everybody is showing up and doing their best with what they know in any given moment. And having the compassion and the understanding that maybe they didn't show up how you wanted them to, but they were still doing their best. And just knowing that it's not right for you. It's not a match. If it was at one time, it's not anymore. Compassion for yourself, compassion for others. And that's a part of the transformation too. Compassion for people in general. Now that you've been through it, then when you come across other people going through it, who have been through it, you're like, oh, okay, I see now. Like, there's not judgment there. Having compassion is understanding. It's holding the space. Once we've been through something big, we gain that compassion. So that's another gift. So many great things here. This is, oh my God. You are on fire. Yay for you. All right. That's it for the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been so awesome. So awesome. And your reading last time was really good as well. A big kind of 180 from the reading before. So you're in it, you're doing it. The transformation is all the good things. It's happening. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So, great. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and night and tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.